My ramblings. This episode, evidence and no evidence. And I don't want this to be misconstrued about the election. The state of Georgia actually investigated their election process. Many states have done audits and done recounts and what have you. The Department of Justice investigated, the FBI investigated, states attorney generals investigated, and courts looked at evidence and found that the evidence presented wasn't really evidence. But so this isn't about the election. Um, it's about evidence versus no evidence, and I guess I'm gonna I'm gonna ramble and explain what I'm talking about through an example. There was a bomb detonated in Nashville not too long ago, and law enforcement had gathered, and they didn't say, hey, there's no evidence. They didn't say there is evidence. Basically, what they were saying is there's uncovered evidence. We have to go out and do our investigation to see what the evidence tells us. And I think when you watch these opinionated news shows, that when people sit there and talk about, oh, there's no evidence of this, there's no evidence of climate warming, what they really mean is nobody has bothered to done an investigation to see if there's evidence. And so I think it's either misleading, misinformed, or just outright not realizing that there's a big difference between saying there's no evidence and saying no investigation or study has been made. And I think it's an important distinction. Um, you could start talking about, well, what are the sources of the investigations? There's some academics that are being paid by China to produce results in their studies that China wants, although for the most part, when projects and studies are peer reviewed, it lends credibility and a sense of sanity to the report or study. So when you hear they say there's no evidence, ask, well, did you look into the matter? Did you do an objective analysis? Did you search for the evidence? And so that's going to be it. The only thing I would add is, hey, take a look at my rambling that's soon to be out on debate class mentality. So if you were amused, troubled, informed, or just liked the video, please hit the like button below. And thank you much for tuning in.